The small package hit my porch with a wet thud that evening, like a dropped sandbag after a long op. I ripped it open, thinking it was parts for my old truck. Instead, a severed finger tumbled out, my daughter Lila's, still wearing her favorite silver ring, the nail polish chipped from her last manicure. A note pinned to bloody cloth. Veteran trash. Your girl's just the start. Signed, Marco Voss. 11 years in Delta Force. High-rank kills and shadows no one talks about. And this mob scum thought he could touch my blood? My hands shook. Not from fear, but the cold math of payback already running. What kind of monster mails a father's nightmare? And what made him think I'd stay broken? Hit like, subscribe for more betrayal stories, and comment your city or country. That finger sat there on my kitchen table under the harsh bulb light, staring back at me like an accusation. Lila was 19, full of fire, studying nursing at the community college, always texting me dumb memes from her night shifts. Last I'd heard, she was out with friends, safe in this quiet suburb outside Philly. Now this. My wife Brooke walked in from the laundry room, saw the box, and froze. Her face went white, but not just shock. Something flickered in her eyes, like recognition. Adrian, what is that? She whispered, hand over her mouth. I couldn't speak at first. Picked up the finger gently, wrapped it in a clean towel. Lila's. Mob boss Marco Voss sent it. Calls me veteran trash. My voice came out flat, the way it did on ops when the team's about to go hot. Brooke sank into a chair, tears spilling fast. No. God, no. We gotta call the cops, Adrian. Now. But her hands twisted in her lap, nervous, like she was holding back words. I nodded, grabbed my phone, dialed 911 while staring at that ring. It was her high school graduation gift from me, engraved with Dad's girl forever. Cops swarmed the house in under 10 minutes. 2 uniforms, then detectives. Flashlights swept the porch, crime scene tape went up. I sat on the couch with Brooke, her head on my shoulder, both of us numb. Detective Grant, stocky guy in his 40s, tired eyes, took my statement. You served? Delta Force. He glanced at my faded unit tattoo, peeking from my sleeve. I nodded. Retired commander. 11 years Black Ops. Voss is Philly mob. Runs the docks, untouchable with half the judges in his pocket. Grant scribbled notes, skeptical. We'll check hospitals, traffic cams. But mob hits like this, they don't leave trails, Mr. Hale. Brooke squeezed my hand harder. Adrian was just a vet fixing trucks now. Harmless. Her voice cracked, but again, that flicker. Why push the harmless angle so hard? Lila had always bragged about my service to her friends, called me her hero. I pulled Brooke closer, but my mind raced back to the sandbox. Baghdad 09, taking down a warlord's lieutenant with a suppressed shot from 800 yards. Clean. Precise. Voss didn't know quiet death yet. By midnight, they took the finger for evidence. Brooke made tea, hands shaking as she poured. She'll be okay, right? Our girl's tough. I stared out the window at the empty street. Yeah, but if Voss touched her. I trailed off. She touched my arm. You're not that soldier anymore. Promise me you won't do anything crazy. Crazy? This wasn't crazy. This was protocol. Next morning, hospital called. Lila was alive, barely. Found her stumbling into an ER in South Philly, blood loss from the finger, beaten bad, but talking. Brooke burst into tears, hugging me. We raced over. In the sterile room, Lila lay hooked to IVs, face bruised purple, eyes glassy from pain meds. Her left hand was bandaged heavy, no finger. Dad, she croaked when she saw me. I knelt by the bed, stroking her hair. I'm here, kid. What happened? She swallowed hard, glancing at Brooke. Was walking home from work. Van pulled up. They grabbed me. Marco Voss's guys. Said it was a message for you, cause of some old grudge. Cut it quick, dumped me blocks away. Her voice broke. They laughed, Dad. Said you'd do nothing. Brooke sobbed quietly in the corner. I felt that old Delta ice settle in my veins. Grudge? I'd never crossed Voss. But Lila's eyes darted. Hiding something? Doctor came in. Dr. Felix Harlan, mid-50s, compro. She's stable. Lost blood, but no infection yet. We'll watch her. I thanked him, then stepped out to call my old squad contact. Logan, still active Delta, ghost in the machine. Brother, I said low. Need eyes on Marco Voss. Philly docs. He didn't ask why. On it. Sit tight. Back in the room, Brooke was whispering to Lila. They stopped when I entered. Tension thick. What? I asked. Brooke forced a smile. Just telling her she'll be home soon. Lila nodded too quick. Something off. That night, as Lila slept, Brooke pulled me aside in the hall. Adrian, the cop said Voss thinks you're weak, a washed-up vet. Don't stir this up. For her sake. Weak? I'd commanded kill teams that made cartels vanish. But I nodded, held her. Inside, plans formed. Grant called later. Voss had an alibi, lawyers circling. Case might not stick, Mr. Hale. No priors on the girl. No priors? Lila was clean as they come. Days blurred. Lila came home, bandaged hand in a sling. We set her up in the guest room. Brooke fussed over meals, but snapped easy, short with me, distant. One night, I overheard her on the phone in the kitchen. I told you to back off? He's not stupid. Hung up fast when I walked in. Work, she said. I let it slide, focused on Lila. She was healing slow, nightmares waking her screaming. Then the mail came, a second package. No blood this time. Just photos. Lila bound in that van, Voss's goons grinning. Note. Next is her eyes, veteran. Stay out. Brooke saw me open it, gasped. Adrian, please, let the law handle it. Law? Voss owned the law here. I drove to the precinct that afternoon. Grant met me in his cramped office. Sit. He sighed. Voss's attorney, Preston Klein, filed a restraining order. Claims harassment. Says you're the threat with your military past. I laughed cold. Past? I serve my country. Grant leaned in. Look, I get it. But Delta guys like you. You scare people. Judge Oliver's hearing it tomorrow. Stay clean. Judge Oliver. I'd heard whispers. Voss donated to his campaigns. Brooke texted during the drive home. Be careful. Careful? That night, Logan called back. Voss has a son, Ryder, 25, heir apparent. Cocky kid, runs the street crews. And Hale? Your wife's been spotted at the docks. Multiple times. Might get twisted. Brooke? No. Couldn't be. But the flickers, the whispers, the phone calls. Lila stirred in her room, moaning in sleep. I sat by her bed till dawn, finger phantom itching where it used to be. Voss wanted war. Delta doesn't declare. We end. What if Brooke knew more than she let on? And why was Lila holding back tears every time Voss's name dropped? Part 2. Grief builds. Lila's nightmares got worse that week. Sharp cries cutting through the house at 2 a.m., like incoming rounds on a night raid. I'd rush in, sit on her bed's edge, hold her good hand till she settled. They're gone, kid. Dad's got you. But her eyes stayed wide, haunted, even in the dim, night-like glow. Brooke hovered in the doorway sometimes, arms crossed tight, face unreadable. She needs therapy, Adrian, not your worst stories. I shot her a look. Therapy wouldn't touch what Voss carved into her. Days dragged heavy. Lila barely ate, picked at her food, stared out windows like ghosts waited outside. I took leave from the garage, told the boss family emergency. Truth was, fixing transmissions felt trivial now. Logan texted updates, encrypted drops on Voss's operation. Docs ran guns, extortion. Ryder Voss fronted the crews, kid gloves off. Son's the weak link, Logan messaged. Leverage him quiet. I deleted it fast, but the plan simmered. Brooke pushed doctor visits. Dr. Felix Harlan saw Lila twice. Prescribed meds, gentle talks. Trauma like this, it lingers, he told me in the waiting room. Stocky guy, kind eyes behind glasses. Your service background helps you cope. But family? They fracture under this. I nodded, glancing at Brooke paying the bill, her back stiff. Fractures? Yeah. Family poured in. My brother Colin drove up from Baltimore, crashed on the couch. Big guy, construction foreman, always the rock. Adrian, you look like hell. We sat on the porch that first night, beers in hand. Non-alcoholic for me, habit from deployments. Lila slept inside. Voss thinks I'm soft vet bait. Cut my girl's finger to prove it. Colin shook his head slow. Cops useless? Go federal then. Brooke overheard from the kitchen window, slammed it shut loud. Tension sparked, easy now. Dinners turned silent battles. Forks scraping plates, Lila pushing peas around. One night, Brooke snapped. Adrian, stop staring at your phone. Logan's not gonna fix this. How'd she know Logan's name? Casual drop, but my neck hairs rose. Old buddy checking in. I said even. She rolled eyes. Your buddies always got you in trouble. Remember that bar fight in Kuwait? Lila perked up. First spark of life. Tell me, Dad. Brooke cut in sharp. Not now. Colin pulled me aside after. Brooke's off, man. Short fuse. Blaming you. I brushed it off. But doubts crept. Lila confided one afternoon while I changed her bandage. Pink skin healing rough around the stub. Mom's been weird since, you know. Crying in her room alone. I hugged her careful. We'll get through. Inside, Delta training kicked in. Read the terrain, spot the ambush. Hospital vigil stretched into week 2. Lila needed checkups, Felix monitoring for infection. Waiting rooms became our war zone. Brooke and I sat side by side, but miles apart. She'd scroll her phone, thumbs flying, then lock screen quick when I glanced. Texts. From who? One day, Grant dropped by the ER lobby, badge gleaming under fluorescence. Update. Voss alibied solid. No prints on the box. Lila's story matches, but he trailed. I'd Brooke. Mob doesn't hit random. What's the grudge? I leaned forward, voice low steel. Ask Voss. Grant sighed. His lawyer Preston Klein's circling. Restraining order incoming. Says you're harassing with your vet threats. Threats? I'd said nothing. Brooke jumped in. Adrian wouldn't. He's harmless now. There it was again, harmless. Grant nodded, left cards. Lila wheeled out later, pale from blood draw. Dad? Promise you won't go after them? Her eyes pleaded. I squeezed her shoulder. Promise. That night, grief cracked me open. Lila asleep, Colin snoring on couch, Brooke in shower. I sat in the garage, old Delta gear crate open, metals dusty, suppressed pistol long turned in. Flashes hit. Fallujah, 06, team down 2, me calling suppressed shots that ended the firefight. Clean kills. No traces. Voss's crew? Same math. But this was family. Phone buzzed, Logan. Voice low. Eyes on Ryder Voss. Kids at a club tonight, bragging about the finger job. Wife's car was near docks yesterday. Brooke? Docks. Shower shut off upstairs. I pocketed phone, gut churning. Walked in quiet. Found her drying hair, towel tight. Everything okay? She asked, too casual. Yeah, just thinking about Lila. She softened, hugged me. We'll protect her. Together. But her phone lit up on the dresser, unknown number. She snatched it fast. Next day, Colin headed home early. Kissed Lila's forehead, gripped my shoulder. Call if it goes south. Alone again, storm brewed. Lila tried school online, laptop propped in bed. I cooked, burnt burgers, her laugh weak, but real. Dad, you're worse than boot camp chow. Progress. Brooke worked late shift at the real estate office. New listing, she said. Came home smelling of cheap cologne. Nah, imagination. Then escalation. Anonymous call to house line, block number. Robotic voice. Eyes next, veteran. Were her other fingers. Lila heard, freaked. Hyperventilating till Felix prescribed calmer. Brooke held her, rocking. Show baby. Daddy's here. But her eyes met mine over Lila's head. Accusing? Pleading? I drove to the docks that dusk. Recon only, truck parked blocks away. Philly waterfront hummed. Cranes groaning, ships hulking shadows. Voss territory. Spotted rider, flashy kid, gold chain, leaning on a black SUV, laughing with goons. Bragging loud. Old vets crying to cops. Finger was message. His princess squealed good. My fists clenched on wheel. Quiet revenge protocol. Observe, map, strike surgical. Back home. Brooke waited up, arms crossed. Where were you? Voice edged. Drive. Clear head. Lie smooth. She searched my face. Adrian, this family's breaking. Lila sees it. Truth stung. Upstairs, Lila whispered from her door. Dad? Promise you're not leaving. I knelt. Never. Logan called at midnight. Voss meeting tomorrow, big players. Judge Oliver attending. Your wife's name in chatter. Doc's link. Heart sank. Brooks late shifts? No. Had to be wrong. But grief twisted to suspicion now. Family fracturing deep. What secrets was Brooke burying? And would Lila crack first? Part 3, Legal Wall. Courtroom smelled like stale coffee and polished wood. Philly Municipal. 3rd floor, fluorescent buzz overhead. Judge Oliver presided. Late 50s, silver hair slicked back, glasses perched low on his sharp nose. His robe hung heavy as he scanned the file. Preston Klein stood for Voss, slick suit, shark smile, briefcase fat with bought influence. I sat front row with Brooke, Lila between us, her bandaged hand hidden in her lap. Grant testified first, voice flat. Evidence circumstantial. Box had no prints. Victim, Lila Hale, confirms abduction, but no direct tie to defendant. Klein rose smooth. Your Honor, my client Marco Voss runs legitimate shipping. This veteran, he nodded at me, air quotes heavy, has a history of violence. Delta Force records show multiple confirmed kills. He's harassing Mr. Voss with threats. Oliver leaned forward, eyes on me cold. Mr. Hale, you've served honorably. But civilian life demands restraint. Brooke gripped my knee under the table, squeezed tight. Warning. Lila took the stand next, voice small but steady. They grabbed me off the sidewalk. Marco Voss watched, laughed when they cut my finger. Said it was payback for my dad. Gasps rippled through the gallery. Klein cross-examined gentle. Drugs in your system that night, Miss Hale? Party gone wrong. Lila flushed. No. They drugged me. Oliver banged gavel light. Enough. Case dismissed. No probable cause. Restraining order against Mr. Hale, 100 yards from Mr. Voss properties. Hammer fell like a door slam. Brooke exhaled sharp, hugged Lila quick. I sat stone still, Delta training locking rage down. Outside, press swarmed, local news van lights harsh. Klein smirked past, whispering to his aide. Marco Voss waited across street, Ryder at his side, both grinning like wolves. No approach. Cops watch close now. Home felt smaller after. Lila curled on couch, remote forgotten. They got away, Dad. Just like that. Brooke paced kitchen, phone glued to ear. Yeah, it's done. Told you. Hung up when I entered. Lawyer friend, she said quick. I nodded, poured coffee black. Inside, Logan fed intel. Oliver's campaign cash traced to Voss shell companies. Quiet walls closing. Grant called evening. Sorry, Adrian. Judge's hands tied. Federal? Maybe, but mob owns that too. Hung up, frustration thick. Brooke cooked pasta, comfort food, her specialty. Lila picked at it slow. Mom, why'd they hate Dad so much? Brooke paused Forc midair. Old grudge. Before you were born. Vague. I chewed deliberate. Vostok's expanded round my last deployment. Maybe stepped on toes. Brooke's eyes darted. Drop it, Adrian. Night fell heavy. Lila slept early, meds kicking in. Brooke and I cleared table in silence. She washed, I dried. Old rhythm cracked now. That judge. He looked right through us, she said soft. I set plate down hard. Bought. All of them. She turned, suds on hands. You're scaring me. Promise no vigilante stuff. Delta vets don't promise revenge. We deliver. Logan pinged encrypted. Ryder Voss at private club, boasting courtroom win. Photos attached. Kid with arm candy, Voss cash flowing. Brooke showered long that night. steam thick when she emerged, towel wrapped. Adrian, talk to me. Sat on bed edge, her hand on mine. Lila needs normal. Not this. Normal? Finger stubs don't heal normal. Next morning, lawyer switched. Our public defender quit. Klein's pressure. New guy, Evan Pierce. Young, eager, met us coffee shop. Files show Voss Pryor's buried. Judge Oliver's daughter works his firm. Confirmation. Brooke stirred sugar endless. What now? Evan shrugged. Appeal. Long shot. Lila texted from home. Nightmare again. Come back. Drove straight there. Found her sketching. Rough dock scene. Van outline. From memory, she said. Hugged her close. Brooke arrived late. Traffic, she claimed. Smelled salt air faint, like waterfront. Coincidence? Escalation hit mail again. Envelope, no stamp. Single photo, Lila's ER intake. Circled finger wound. Back. I soon vet. Brooke saw it first, crumpled it fast. Burn it. Don't feed their game. But her hands shook different. Fear mixed guilt? I met Colin for lunch. Neutral ground. Diner off highway. Court loss? Expected, he said over fries. Go private eye. Shook head. Got my network. He had me serious. Brooke called me last night. Worried you're cracking. Cracking? Ice cold. Afternoon, Dr. Felix checked Lila. Progress good, scars minimal. Psych eval next, he advised. Brooke nodded eager. She needs it. Lila rolled eyes. I'm fine, Mom. Tension snapped. Brooke sharp. You're not. This family's hanging by thread. Walked out slamming door. Evening quiet storm. Lila napped. Brooke worked late again. Closing deal. I scanned Logan's latest. Riders Club tab paid by Shell. Linked to Brooke's real estate firm. Heart punched. No. Her job legit. Listings slow. Phone buzz, unknown. Answered silent. Breathing heavy. Then click. Lila woke screaming. Van dream. Held her till calm. Brooke home past midnight. Exhausted. Rough night. Collapsed bed. I lay awake. Pieces shifting. Legal walls solid, but cracks showed. Delta doesn't breach loud. We tunnel. Preston Klein filed motion next day. Slander suit against me. Judge Oliver fast-tracked it. Grant warned. Back off, Adrian. They're baiting. Bait taken. Family dinner attempt failed. Lila pushed plate away. Taste like ash. Brooke tried jokes. Fell flat. I cleared throat. Tomorrow, we fight smarter. She met my eyes. Plea unspoken. Night deepened. Logan's voice memo. Voss inner circle tight. Wife's car pinged docs twice more. Ryder mentioned her name. Laughing. Proof mounting. Quiet war escalated. Rain hammered the roof that night, like suppressed fire. Steady, relentless. Lila tossed in her sleep again, mumbling names from the van. I slipped into her room quiet. Sat on the chair by the window. Streetlight cut shadows across her face. Bandage fresh from Felix's last check. Brooke's words from dinner echoed. Families hanging by a thread. Truth hit harder than Voss's goons. Thread? We were down to strands. Morning brought no relief. Coffee brewed black, steam rising slow. Lila shuffled in, sling awkward, grabbed a mug with her good hand. Slept okay? I asked. She nodded half-hearted, eyes on the scar peeking from bandage. Dreamed of the ring. Yours. Squeezed her shoulder light. Brooke down next. Hair messy, robe loose. Morning. Voice flat. Poured cereal, spoon clinking loud. Silence chewed the air. Evan Pierce called mid-morning. New lawyer buzzing. Motion to reopen. Lila's testimony plus traffic cam from abduction night. Van plates trace to Voss rental. Hope flickered. Brooke overheard from kitchen. Phone paused mid-text. Good news. Evan on speaker. Maybe. Hearing in 48 hours. Hung up, she smiled forced. See? Law works. I searched her face, cracks showing. Afternoon therapy session for Lila. Groups circled downtown, victims of violence. Brooke drove her. I stayed home sorting Logan's encrypted files on laptop. Photos, Ryder Voss clubbing, arm around a brunette. Timestamp matched Brooke's late shift. License plate on her sedan, Doc's lot. Attached audio snippet. Grainy, rider slurring. Hale's wife knows the score. Keeps him leashed. Blood ran cold. Leashed. They returned tense. Lila quiet. Brooke snapping radio off. How was it? I asked, unloading groceries. Lila shrugged. People sharing stories. Made mine feel small. Brooke cut in. It wasn't. But dwelling feeds them power. Argument brewed fast. Lila flared. Power? They took my finger, Mom. Brooke backpedaled. I know, baby. Just move forward. I stepped between. Enough. Evening cracked open. Colin called, checking in. Put on speaker while grilling steaks backyard. Smoke curled up, wet from rain. Legal pushback? He asked. Yeah. Evan's on it. Brooke flipped burgers silent. Lila sat patio table, sketching again, rough faces, van interior. Colin pressed. Brooke sounding solid. Paused. She's holding. Truth half spoken. Dinner inside, rain pattering windows. Steaks medium rare, potatoes mashed smooth. Lila ate slow, first real meal in days. Tastes good, Dad. Smiled faint. Brooke picked at hers. Adrian, we need to talk family. Set fork down deliberate. It's changing us. I chewed even. For the worse. She met eyes steady. You're pulling away. Delta mode. Lila feels it. Lila looked down. Tension coiled tight. I push plate back. Pulling away? Voss cut our daughter's finger. Mailed it. Judge slaps my wrist. Voice rose despite control. Brooke leaned in. And your answer? Silent stares. Phone secrets. There. First direct hit. Lila's eyes widened. Mom. Brooke ignored. I've seen it before. Deployments. You vanish inside. Flashback slammed. Kandahar 11. Team pinned. Me calling shots calm while rounds chewed sandbags. Brothers died that night. Homecoming. Brooke waited airport. Hugs tight, but eyes distant. You're a ghost now. History repeating? I stood abrupt, chair scraping. Ghost. Protecting you both. Walked out patio, rain-soaking shirt quick. Leaned rail, fists white on wood. Brooke followed minutes later, door clicking shut. Adrian. I'm scared. Voice soft now, hand on back. Turned slow. Rain streaked her face. Tears or water. Of what? She swallowed. Losing you to this. Like before. Pulled her close, would embrace. Not losing. But Logan's files burned pocket. Phone heavy. Lila called from inside. Dad. Went back dripping. She stood awkward, sketchpad open. Drew the finger box. Note visible. Veteran trash. Keeps replaying. Hugged her. Burn it later. Brooke watched close, drying hair with towel. Night deepened emotional. Lila medicated early, lights out. Brooke and I in bedroom. Door cracked. Sat bed edge, her head on shoulder. Remember our first date? Boardwalk cotton candy. Laughed soft. You spilled it on my shoe. She smiled real. Worth it. Hands intertwined. But phone buzzed silent. Logan. Wife met rider 3x confirmed. Coffee shop audio. Tomorrow. Pulled away gentle. Gotta check garage. She nodded tired. Downstairs, laptop open. Audio file. Grainy mic pick up, cafe chatter. Brooke's voice clear. He suspects nothing. Keep Lila out. Ryder chuckling low. Good girl. That's clear after hit. Yes. Just the finger. Gut hollowed. No. Forged. Leaked wrong. Paste dark kitchen. Rain drumming. Delta Brotherhood. Logan solid. Intel gold. But this? Shattered core. 11 years ops. Trusted team with life. Now home from betrayal? Sat table. Head in hands. Flashes. Lila's birth. Brooke pushing 18 hours. Me pacing hall. Vows whispered. Fractured now. Door creaked. Brooke descending stairs quiet. Robes cinched. Can't sleep. Pouring water glass. Nodded. She sat opposite. Eyes searching. Talk. Voice gentle. Deep breath. Feels like ops gone wrong. Friendly fire. She reached hand. Not friendly. Family. Pulled back slow. Is it? Her face crumpled. What? Stood. Paced again. Docs. Late shifts. Rider's name. She froze glass midair. Work. Listings. Lie thin. Logan tracked your car. Meetings. Silence stretched painful. Tears welled her eyes. Adrian. It's not what. Confession spilled then. Partial, choked. Debts. From my mom's medical bills. Voss firm bought the mortgage. They pressured. Small favors. Info on you. Partial truth. Heart-wrenched. Favors? Lila's finger. She sobbed. No. I begged off that. Just watched your routine. Collapsed chair, head down. Thought it'd stay talk. Emotional break hit peak. Stood over her, voice breaking first time. Routine? Our daughter paid. She looked up wrecked. I stopped it. Told them no more. Lie detector internal screamed no. Hugged her anyway. Flawed. Human. Fix this. Together. She nodded desperate into shoulder. Upstairs, Lila's door ajar. Heard everything? Light off. Lay awake hours. Brooke curled asleep. Delta ice melted to raw ache. Brotherhood lost brothers. Family. Bleeding deeper. Morning light gray. Lila at breakfast table, eyes red-rimmed. Heard you too. Voice small. Hug tight. Will heal. Brooke entered quiet, coffee mug steaming. Nodded resolve. But trust threads snapped. Evan texted, hearing confirmed. Preston pushing dismissal. Logan's next drop loomed. Walls tightened, but breaks widened inside. Family vigil hospital, Felix routine check. Lila's hand healing clean, psych notes positive. Progress, he said smiling. Brooke forced cheer. Drive home silent, radio low jazz. Escalation subtle. Mailbox, plain card, no postmark. Family secrets cut deepest. And signed. Brooke paled seeing it. Tossed trash. I pocketed it. Night closed heavy. Lila sketched therapy homework, safe harbor drawing. Brooke helped color. I watched from door, outsider in own home. Delta commander reduced to ghost. Logan's call came 1 a.m., full audio tomorrow. Brace. Braced. Logan's full audio dropped at dawn. Encrypted link burned into my phone like a hot round. I slipped out to the garage before sunrise, truck hood up as cover, earbuds in. Brooke's voice filled the space, clear as a radio op. Coffee shop chatter, cups clinking faint. Rider enough. The finger was too far. I said info only. His laugh slithered through. Debt's debt, Brooke. Dad's vet cover? Perfect bait. One more meet, or we foreclose Mom's old house. Her paw's heavy. Fine. But Lila stays safe. Click. Truck keys shook in my grip. Info only. Finger followed. Tension coiled, chest tight. Delta calm cracking at edges. 11 years shadows. Reading enemies like maps. This betrayal cut personal. Slid phone away, slammed hood. Brooke stirred inside, kitchen light flicking on. No confrontation yet. Protocol, gather full picture. Day drag loaded. Lila at therapy solo. First time independent, cab ride downtown. Proud of you, I told her door. She smiled brave, sling swinging. Brooke worked half day, left early in her sedan. I tailed loose. Old habits, unmarked truck blocks back. Docks loomed gray under overcast, cranes idle. Her car parked familiar lot, rider's SUV nearby. Met in shadows, quick exchange, papers? Envelope? Heart hammered steady. No photos, no proof grab. Pulled away clean. Home by lunch, played normal. Lila returned chatty. Group breakthrough, shared Vince sketch. They get it, Dad. Not crazy. Hugged her tight. Brooke rolled in evening, grocery bags rustling cover. Deals today. Smiled too bright. Dinner simmered. Chicken stew. Her recipe, carrots chopped fine. Lila set table one-handed, progress real. Ate together, forks steady, talk light. College plans delayed, nursing dreams intact. Post-dinner, threats escalated sharp. Front door knock, package left unsigned. Opened careful, Lila's stolen necklace coiled tight, note pinned. Pretty soon her neck. Stay leashed, vet. Brooke gasped kitchen doorway, hand to throat. Burn it. Voice edge panic. Lila saw from stairs, froze solid. My necklace. Rushed down, clutched it trembling. Family huddle couch. Arms linked, silent pact. But eyes darted. Brooke to me, me to walls. Evan Pierce updated frantic. Office call, speaker on. Hearing tomorrow. Preston filing gag order. Judge Oliver's leaning hard. Lila leaned in. Make them pay. Evan paused. Trying. But Voss cash flows deep. Hung up, room heavy. Brooke poured tea herbal, hands steady practiced. Laws slow. Patience. Patience. Delta strikes surgical, not endless. Night patrol instinct kicked. Walk perimeter house quiet. Flashlight swept fence line, shadows long. Neighbor lights off, street empty. Phone buzzed Logan. Voss crew circling block. Rider orders, up pressure. Texted back, network status? Reply instant, ghosts inbound. Sitrep tomorrow. Bedroom tension peaked raw. Brooke changed slow, back turned. Adrian, you're distant. Sat bed edge, her beside. Trust breaking. Voice low steel. She met eyes, tears brimming. Mistakes. For us. Mom's house. Cut her off gentle. Lila paid. She crumpled forward, sobs muffled pillow. Held her anyway, flawed anchor. Fix or fracture. Whispered promise. Sleep evaded both. Rain tapping window like Morse. Morning hearing loomed electric. Dressed sharp, collared shirt, slacks pressed. Lila stayed home. Felix check later. Brooke drove courthouse, silence thick. Parked, walked marble halls, echoing footsteps. Courtroom packed. Press row full. Voss back corner smirking. Rider beside gold chain glinting. Preston Klein opened slick. Mr. Hale's military paranoia fuels harassment. Delta kills don't translate civilian. Oliver nodded grave. Evidence. Evan countered fire. Traffic cam van plates. Voss rental. Lila's testimony direct. Klein waved dismissal. Coerced. Drugs. Oliver banged gavel mid-debate. Gag, order granted. No public statements. Case suspended pending investigation. Hammer echoed final. Outside hall, press mobbed. Comment, Mr. Hale. Brooke pulled arm. No talk. Voss passed close. Rider winked slow. Drive home, storm broke heavy. Brooke gripped, wheel white-knuckled. It's over. No. Escalation peaked. Home mailbox stuffed. Photos printed. Lila walking pre-abduction. Circled safe. Note. Lucky so far. Next time no dump. Lila found it first, screamed short. Rushed in, held her shaking. Brooke snatched, tore shreds. Ignore. Colin arrived unannounced. Bag dropped hall. Heard ruling. Staying weak. Rock solid. Kitchen huddle. Stew reheated. Plans whispered. Federal angle? He asked low. Nodded. Working. Brooke paced edge. No more secrets. Irony thick. Lila confided Colin porch later. Overheard faint. Mom scared of dad's past. Felix house call afternoon. Lila's hand clean healing, psych steady. Strong girl, he praised. Prescribed sleep aid light. Brooke thanked eager. Post-exam, Logan breakthrough call, truck dash. Delta network full, Rider's ledger hacked. Debts, bribes. Wife's name stamped, signatures. Proof irrefutable. Extract tomorrow? Evening family movie, distraction attempt, old action flick low volume. Lila leaned shoulder, Colin popcorn bowl. Brooke curled feet, hand thigh absent. Screen flashed ops raid, mirror too close. Paused it. Real different. Colin grunted agreement. Threat direct hit midnight. Glass shatter kitchen. Brick through window. Rope tied. Dull finger mock. Lila bolted awake screaming upstairs. Chaos rush. Arms around her. Colin boarding window hasty. Cops arrived sirens wailing. Grant leading. Voss style. He muttered shards crunching. Brooke hyperventilating couch. End this. Grant private. Feds incoming. Stay armed legal. Left revolver permit nod. Colin stood guard living room. Shotgun legal rack. Brooke medicated early. Lights out. Lila clung bed my side. Dad, protect. Kissed forehead. Always. Logan final ping pre-dawn. Ghost position. Wife meet scheduled. Ryder Warehouse 0400. Intercept quiet. Tension peaked wire tight. Dressed black, vest light under jacket. Slipped out silent. Truck cold start blocks away. Docks black water lapped pilings. Brooks sedan confirmed, parked shadowed. Ryder SUV pulled up precise. Watch from vantage. Envelope exchange again, hugs brief. Gut knifed. No grab. Eyes only. Pulled back, heart thunder. Home returned dawn light. Brooke asleep feigned. Colin nodded hall. Lila stirred safe. Day broke fragile. Evan appeal filed desperate. Threats mounted, family teetered. Delta ghosts closed net slow. Network activated full, quiet warheads. Delta ghosts moved like shadows at dawn. Logan's network tight. No chatter, just positions locked. I slipped back into the house as first light hit the windows. Brooke's sedan still warm in the drive from her early errand. Colin met me in the kitchen, coffee brewing low, eyes sharp. Clean. Nodded once. Lila shuffled downstairs. Hair messy. Good hand clutching rope. Dad? Where? Cut her off gentle. Coffee run. Sit. Brooke stirred upstairs, footsteps soft. Breakfast hung fragile. Eggs scrambled quick, toast buttered thick. Lila picked slow, eyes on her sling. Hearing today? Colin grunted. Evan pushing appeal. Brooke descended, fresh makeup covering shadows, robe swapped for blouse. Morning. Voice too bright. Sat across, poured mug black. Silence, chewed toast crunches. My phone stayed dark, no new pings. Ghosts inbound. Evan's call hit mid-meal, speaker blast. Judge Oliver denied motion. Preston's countersuit filed, defamation, your military threats. Lila dropped Forc clatter. Threats? Dad didn't. Brooke shushed quick. Evan pressed. Need you in chambers, Adrian. Noon. Hung up, room deflated. Colin cleared plates heavy. Time for plan B. Brooke's eyes darted. No plans. Drive to courthouse solo. Brooke stayed with Lila, therapy prep. Streets blurred Philly gray, radio off. Parked underground, walked marble halls, echoing heels. Evan waited lobby, tie crooked, files clutched. Oliver's bought deep. But I dug, Voss donations direct. Nodded. Chambers door cracked. Oliver behind desk massive, Preston Klein lounging chair. Mr. Hale. Judge's voice dry. Klein smirked. Your Delta past precedes. Sit. Meeting short brutal. Oliver slid papers. Dismiss all. Sign retraction. Or jail time harassment. Ink pen waited. Evan flared. Blackmail. Klein chuckled. Facts. Stood stone. No sign. Walked out, Evan trailing. Hallway whisper. Feds tipped. Hold tight. Feds. Logan's reach. Home return tense electric. Lila on couch. Felix just left. Hand cleared full motion soon. Brooke paced carpet thin. What happened? Voice edged. Denied. Again. Sat heavy, pieces grinding. Colin porch watch, shotgun shadow. Lila curled feet up. Dad? Mom's phone buzzed all morning. Brooke froze mid-pace. Snatched at kitchen counter. Clients. Midday shattered then. Logan's secure line. Truck dash hidden. Voice low gravel. Full intercept. Warehouse meet confirmed. Audio live. Patch hit, ear instant. Brooke's voice warehouse echo. Ryder, stop. The finger was message. Adrian's cracking. Ryder laugh oily. Cracking? Perfect. Debt cleared after one more. Sell out the girl's location, next grab. Her paws knife sharp. No. I slept with you to buy time. But Lila? She's mine. Ryder pressed. Or foreclosure. Mom's house dust. Gut eviscerated. Slept? Sold out. Lila's location? Ripped earpiece. Knuckles white dash. Drove blind fury masked Delta ice. Straight home. Burst door. Brooke kitchen slicing carrots dinner prep. Adrian. Grabbed wrist gentle steel. Warehouse. Ryder. Now. Her knife clattered sink. Eyes wide terror. What? Lila heard crash. Colin too. Rushed living room cluster. Phone slapped table audio looped. Brooke's voice tinny betrayal. Slept with you. Sell out the girl. Lila gasped hand-mouth, staggered couch. Mom. Colin's face thunder. Brooke crumpled floor, sobs wrench. Debts. Mom's cancer bills crushed us. Boss bought mortgage. Ryder. He promised a race if I favors. Confession poured flood. Started talks. Your vet covers seemed weak leverage. Info on routines. Then finger demand. I begged no, but they took her anyway. Slept once, disgust, thinking payoff. Lila recoiled. You let them grab me? Voice break raw. Brooke crawled knees. No. Told Ryder safe spots only. Thought bluff. Shocking twist landed bomb. Family imploded instant. Lila bolted stairs, doors slam echo. Colin gripped table edge white. Traitor in house. Pulled him back. Wait. Turned Brooke, tears streaming. Why hide Delta truth? She choked. You retired clean. Didn't want blood back. Ryder mocked. Harmless vet sleeps while we play. Heart fractured deep. 11 years ops ghosts. Home sanctuary shattered. Held Brooke's shoulders firm. Truth ends it. She nodded wrecked. Lila's cries filtered down. Gut punch. Colin paced wolf. Call cops. Shook head. Delta handles. Afternoon bled chaos. Lila locked room. Refused food. Brooke knocked endless pleas. Baby, forgive. Door stayed shut. Felix called check-in. Declined. Family time. Colin bored windows tighter. Perimeter sweep. Threats loomed heavier now. Internal rot exposed. Logan pinged update. Ghost circle rider. Extract scheduled dusk. Replied, green. Brooke sat table head down, coffee cold. Destroy me. Voice hollow. Met eyes level. Family first. Truth weapon. She nodded faint. Dusk fell thick fog off river. Lila emerged stairs pale ghost. Eyes red swollen. Mom, why? Brooke rose arms open. Lila stepped in slow. Hug broken. Tears mix. Scared. Wanted safe. Watch silent. Ache chest. Colin grunted approval faint. Dinner skipped. Sandwiches untouched. Talk circled raw. Brooke detailed timeline. Debts snowballed post mom's death. Voss firm swooped real estate listings bait. Ryder pursued aggressive. Dinners. Pressure. One night weakness. Regret. Lila squeezed sling hand. Finger, your fault? Brooke flinched. Indirect. Pushed back too late. Night deepened confrontation. Phone rang. Unknown. Answered speaker. Ryder's voice sneer. Vet leash tight? Wife cooperative. Hung up laugh. Brooke paled. Blocked him. Too late. Delta ghost struck quiet 2200. Logan voice memo. Ryder grabbed warehouse. Isolated. Ledger full. Your wife's signatures, bribes, judge links. Attached files damning. PDFs Voss payoffs, Oliver deposits, Brooks falsified docs. Family huddle late. Laptop glow faces. Lila scanned wide-eyed. Mom signed this. Brooke nodded shame. Colin whistled low. Empire map. Lila turned me. What now, Dad? Voice steel new. Protocol shifted. No guns. Legacy strike. Court tomorrow. Full drop. Brooke lifted head resolve. Testify. Redemption thread. Threat countered midnight. SUV cruised slow street. Lights off. Colin shotgun ready. Backed off ghosts watching. Lila slept couch my side. Broke floor pallet. Vigil raw. Dawn broke files printed. Evan alerted anonymous. Tension post twist electric. Betrayal gutted. But unity forged fire. Ryder held. Empire threads pulled. Family reborn harder. Dawn light filtered weak through boarded windows, casting slats across the kitchen table piled with printed files, Voss ledgers, bank traces, Oliver's deposits. Brooke sat hunched, coffee mug clutched like lifeline, eyes tracing her own forged signatures. Lila paced slow behind her, sling arms swinging loose now, face set harder than yesterday. Colin leaned counter, arms crossed, shotgun shadow long in hall. Delta ghost delivered. I said low, sliding laptop shut. No violence. Just truth bombs. Brooke lifted head, voice cracked, but steady. I testify. All of it. Lila stopped pacing, Met her eyes. Forgiveness fragile. Forming. Everything. Brooke nodded sharp. Debts. Ryder the night. No more hiding. Colin grunted. Evan looped in. Dialed him quick. Speaker on. Files anonymous drop. Fed's eyes now. Evan whistled distant. Goldmine. Emergency hearing 10 a.m. Bring family. Drive downtown convoy. My truck lead. Colin tail. Brooke shotgun. Lila back quiet. Streets hummed normal, but tension hummed higher. Parked secure garage. Walked federal building marble cold. Security waved us through. Evan waiting lobby. Suit pressed. Files briefcase fat. Judge Harper assigned. Clean slate. Relief thin. Chambers tight. Harper mid-40s. Sharp gaze. No robe yet. Preston Klein absent. Scrambling. Brooke took seat first. Hands folded deliberate. I facilitated. Debts to Voss firm. Ryder Voss coerced. Intimate pressure. Info trades. Harper leaned forward. Your daughter. Brooke swallowed. Finger my fault indirect. Pushback failed. Lila gripped chair arms. Heard it all. Mom's breaking free. My turn next. Delta retired. Network exposed ledgers. No threats. Facts. Harper scanned pages fast. Oliver recused. Preston sanctioned tomorrow. Nodded out. Lila testified last. Voice clear. Van details etched. Marco watched. Laughed. Harper close file. Federal hold on Voss assets. Ryder detained. Outside hall electric. Press absent. Feds tight. Brooke exhaled long. Hugged Lila fierce. Proud baby. Colin gripped my shoulder. Quiet wind brewing. Truck ride home lighter. Radio jazz low. Lila smiled faint rear view. Dad's ghosts real. Home unpacked files safe. Fireproof box garage. Lunch simple. Sandwiches turkey thick. Pickles crisp. Talk flowed careful. Brooke's mom cancer story. Debts snowball preemie. Wanted protect you both. Lila nodded slow. Understand now. Colin cracked beer. First real since arrival. To fractures mending. Afternoon settled Delta prep mode. Logan pinged secure. Ryder isolated. Full confession extract green. Ghosts hold. Replied. Precision. No traces. Phone dark rest day. Felix dropped by unannounced. Hand check final. Healing perfect. Sight clear. Lila flexed fingers easy. Thanks to family. He eyed boards. Stay safe. Brooke cooked dinner real. Roast chicken golden. Veggies steamed. Table full again. Plates passed hand to hand. Colin carved meat steady. Tomorrow changes everything. Lila chewed thoughtful. Ryder pace. Nodded. Karma surgical. Night vigil shifted proactive. Colin perimeter walk. I garage crate. Old ops maps, not gear. Flashes ops clean. Suppressed ends. No bodies left. Same here. Evidence empire killer. Brooke tucked Lila early. Read bedtime story old habit. Laughed soft hall. Like kids again. Bedroom hours raw honest. Brooke slipped under covers. Hand thigh warm. Forgive. Met eyes level. Healing starts. Kiss slow. Trust threads weaving. Sleep came fractured. Dreams Van mixed ops shadows. Pre-dawn Logan voice. Ryder cracked. Video confession full. Finger order. Bribes. Judge cuts. Brooke named. Redeemed. Attached file encrypted. Watch truck dash. Ryder warehouse Stark. Ghosts off frame. Ordered hail hit. Wife played along debt wipe. Marco approved. Signed digital. Perfect. Printed fresh. Evan routed morning. Colin brewed coffee strong. Strike team ready? Smiled cold. Always. Lila down early. Breakfast toast jam. Feeling strong. Brooke styled hair simple. Resolve steel. Federal update call. Ryder held 72 hours. Marco summoned. Preston law licensed suspended probe. Oliver resigned whispers. House phone rang first threat twist. Marco's voice gravel direct. Vet. Wife spilled. Fix or regret. Hung deliberate. Brooke paled but stood tall. Expected. Ghosts deep in prep. Second drop. Shell company docs. Lila abduction. Van GPS. Evan texted. Hearing bombshell. Lila sketched new. Courtroom victory rough. For channel, joked light. Progress. Evening family game. Cards kitchen table, poker low stakes. Laughter bubbled real. Colin bluffed bad. Lila called perfect. Brooke anti-chips. Team Hale unbeatable. Watch close. Bonds forging fire tested. Threat countered subtle. SUV cruised again, slowed. Colin floodlights hit, backed off fast. Ghosts watching, I said. Lila nodded trustful. Midnight Logan final. Marco cornered. Sun flips full. Empire threads cut. Prep complete. Quiet revenge locked. Dawn hearing loomed loaded. Federal courthouse loomed that morning like a fortress. Granite steps slick from overnight drizzle. Flags snapping sharp in the wind. Colin drove the truck steady. Brooke shotgun silent. Lila and I in back. Her good hand gripping mine tight. Printed confessions stacked briefcase at my feet. Logan's ghosts ensuring every page ironclad. No words passed heavy in the cab. Just the hum of tires on wet pavement and Brooke's occasional glance rear view. Eyes holding new steel after last night's raw talk. We're ending this, she whispered once to no one specific. Nodded faint, Delta focus locked. Security cleared us fast. Feds tipped heavy, badges flashing low. Evan Pierce waited marble lobby, suit crisp, new briefcase bulging beside his. Judge Harper's courtroom. Full house. Press sealed out, but leaks primed. Lila squeezed my fingers harder. Ryder testifying? Evan nodded grim. Against Dad. Full flip. Brooke exhaled slow. My fault started it. Colin gripped her shoulder quick. Yours ends it. Courtroom hummed electric. Wood benches packed suits. Whispers dying as Harper entered, robe flowing. Gavel light tap, silencing all. Mid-40 sharp. No nonsense. Eyes scanning files like sniper scope. Preston Klein absent. License yanked overnight probe. Marco Voss front row defendant side. Face carved stone. Ryder beside him pale, sweat beading forehead. Our side. Family tight. Evan lead. Prosecution opened fire. Fed attorney Blake Harlan. Lean prosecutor with ice voice. Ryder Voss sworn. Kid shuffled stand awkward. Gold chain gone. Suit rumpled jail fresh. State facts. Blake slid tablet forward. You ordered Lila Hale's abduction. Finger severed. Mail to father. Ryder swallowed microphone close. Yes. Dad, Marco, approved. Message to vet. Gasps rippled gallery. Marco's jaw clenched visible. Blake pressed surgical. Payment records. Brooke Hale coerced. Debts. Ryder nodded fast. Seduced her info. Debts wipe. Finger extra, my call. Brooke stiffened beside me, hand trembling mine. Lila leaned whisper. He's lying twist. Shook head slight. No, truth mixed motive. Marco's turn brutal. Stand slow, bulk filling space. Business. Hale threatened Doc's expansion years back, Delta style. Liebald. Blake countered ledgers. Shell donations Judge Oliver. Bribes Preston Klein. Marco smirked faint. Legit consulting. Harper banged gavel sharp. Perjury noted. Evan rose our witness. Brooke first. Voice steady climb. Debts buried me post mom's death. Boss firm bought house note. Ryder pressured. Dinners. Then, intimacy once. Info trades on Adrian's routine. Finger? Begged no. Gallery stirred. Marco glared hot. Brooke met eyes unflinching. Sold out family for roof. Regret ends today. Lila teared up quiet beside me. My testimony next. Delta calm voice even. Retired commander. No grudge docs. Network exposed ledgers. No threats. Facts gathered. Blake handed Mike. Ghosts. Smiled thin. Old brothers. Truth protocol. Ryder shifted stand uneasy, eyes darting Dad. Lila closed strong. Stand graceful despite sling. Van grabbed walking home. Marco watched cut, laughed my screams. Message, veteran trash. Voice cracked real. Dad's hero quiet. Harper leaned forward. Credible. Marco exploded then, stand pounding. Lies. Vet's killer. Bailiffs grabbed arms, dragged seat. Hearing peaked recess, Harper Chambers huddle. Evan whispered frantic. Ryder's video confession drops post-break. Colin grunted Hall. Climax incoming. Brooke hugged Lila fierce tears. Stronger now. Not a group. Quiet ends loud. Resumed thunder. Blake cued screen massive. Warehouse grainy feed Logan's ghosts captured. Ryder center frame, shadows off screen. Ordered finger. Dad signed. Brooke played along, bed payoff. Empire bribes full. Marco bolted up roaring. Fake. Harper froze frame. Irrefutable timestamp. Ryder explain. Kid crumbled. Truth. Flip fed deal. Gallery chaos whispers peaked. Preston's aide slipped out frantic. Leaks hitting news vans outside. Marco cuffed sudden. Barked orders ignored. Ryder chain next. Head down. Harper gavel final. Assets frozen. Trial date set. Voss Empire dismantled federal. Outside steps media swarm broke. Seals lifted. Cameras flashed blinding. Mr. Hale, Delta Revenge. Smiled no comment. Family tight shield. Truck escaped clean. Colin weaving traffic slick. Radio news blared. Mob kingpin Marco Voss arrested live. Sun turned states. Home felt fortress lifted. Board's pride loose afternoon. Sunlight flooding living room first real week. Lila danced kitchen light-footed. Sling tossed couch. Free. Brooke laughed real. Hugged spinning. Colin cracked beer's porch. Non-ALC mine. Hollywood finish brewing. Grilled steaks dusk. Smoke curling victory scent. Table full plates heaped. Potatoes loaded. Corn buttered dripping. Talk flowed loose. Lila's nursing dreams restart. Brooke's firm quit letter drafted. Night settled, triumphant fragile. Felix called celebrate. Hand full healed. Psych eval gold. Family unbreakable. Logan pinged secure. Ghosts extract complete. No traces. Replied salute emoji rare. Bedroom Brooke and I slow unwind. Hands rediscover trust rebuilt. Love endured. She murmured skin. Delta deep. Sleep solid first time. Threats flipped morning. Anonymous calls now tips. Voss holdout scattering. Ledgers burning panic. Evan updated non-stop. Indictments stacking. Colin packed bag reluctant. Rock anytime. Hug brother hard. Lila wave drive off. Eyes bright. Midday escalation twist. Ryder's private message smuggled jail. Dad's deeper cut. Watch backs. Ignored surface. Ghosts monitored. Brooke real estate purge. Files shredded old ties. Lila sketched courtroom triumph. Thumbnail worthy. Channel material? Laughed yes. Evening family movie redux. Clean thriller. No ops mirrors. Popcorn bowl passed. Feet tangled couch. Laughter genuine. Bond's iron post fire. Brooke leaned shoulder content. Lila texted friends safe return. Climax built federal pressure cooker. Marco arraigned next day. Cameras caught snarl. Ryder plea bargain sealed. Judge Harper praised citizen intel pivotal. Press dubbed vet's quiet fall. House normalcy crept. Lila college registration online. Brooke job hunt clean. I garage back transmissions, steady hands. Phone stayed quiet, ghosts faded. Dinner ritual locked. Roast repeating success. Wine light pour. Lila flexed hand, full fingers illusion scar faint. Phantom itches gone. Toasts clinked. To reckoning. Night deep and secure. Lila bed, early dreams sweet. Brooke and I porch swing slow rock. Stars Philly clear rare. Hollywood enough. Smiled her hair. Quiet better. Hands lace promise. Logan final whisper. Marco breaks tomorrow. Sun's head full. Empire beheaded surgical. Build peak dawn new hearing. Final nails. Federal holding cells reeked of bleach and regret that next morning. Marco Voss paced his concrete box like a caged wolf. Heavy breaths echoing off cinder block walls under the single harsh bulb swinging overhead. Bailiffs flanked the transport van outside, chains rattling as they loaded him for the big arraignment. The one Judge Harper promised would seal the Empire's tomb. Ryder sat separate van compartment, head bowed low, plea deal ink still fresh on his shaky signature. Ghost's video confession looping in his nightmares. Our family watched from the courthouse steps, parked truck idling curbside, Colin Atwell scanning mirrors for tales. Showtime, he muttered, engine humming low. Inside the granite beast of justice, marble floors gleamed under vaulted ceilings, air thick with whispers from packed gallery, press badges flashing, suits from D.C., even a few old Philly PD brass eyeing exits nervous. Brooke gripped my arm tight, ascending stairs, her heels clicking steady now, no more shadows in her step. Lila walked tall beside, sling long gone, fingers flexing full as if testing the scar's fade. Evan Pierce led point, briefcase swapped for tablet loaded with Logan's final ghost drops. Timestamps synced, chains unbroken. Harper's Chambers first, he said low. Marco's cracking per feds. Chambers felt like op room. Long oak table scarred from battles past. Judge Harper at head, robe off, sleeves rolled, coffee steam rising black. Fed prosecutor Blake Harlan sat opposite, lean frame coiled, eyes like Delta spotters. Marco entered cuffed, bulk squeeze chair, face carved deeper lines overnight. Ryder trailed separate guard, pale ghost of club kid swagger. Sit, Harper barked flat. Marco growled low. This circus ends. Blake opened surgical, no mercy. Video confession plays public docket. Ryder names you finger order, bribes, Oliver cuts. Tablet forward, warehouse, grainy feed queued. Ryder center frame, sweat rivers, ghosts off-camera pressure invisible. Dad signed Lila Hale hit. Male taunt veteran trash. Brooke Hale coerced bed payoff. Debts wipe. Marco lunged table half. Chain snapping taut. Lies. Boys flipping rats. Harper froze frame cold. Timestamp matches fed intercept. Your son's words. Ryder shrank chair. Voice mouse. Truth. You laugh finger pick. Said break the vet. Gallery outside leaked murmurs building. Marco Ward. Planted. Hale's Delta tricks. Eyes locked mine across table. Hate pure. But ice held. 11 years shadows training. Brooks' moment peaked then, stood deliberate. Voice clear auditorium echo. I traded info routines. Ryder seduced debts pressure. Mom's cancer bills crushed mortgage. Finger crossed line. I begged stop. Failed. Tears held back steel. Lila nodded chair beside. Hand hers squeeze. Mom owned it. Redeemed. Marco sneered. Whore bought time. My turn dropped bomb. Delta retired commander. No doc's grudge. Network gathered facts. No threats. Blake slid files thick. Ledgers trace. Voss shells to Oliver campaigns. Preston Klein retainers. Your son's club tabs. Marco scanned pages frantic, sweat beading brow. Fake docs. Harper slid originals. Audited federal ironclad. Tension coiled courtroom tight. Recess called. Doors sealed. Chambers air electric. Marco pacing chain length. Ryder head down silent. Guards tensed. Evan whispered side. Ghosts fed Blake live wire. Marco's safe deposit box rated dawn. Millions cash. Ledgers naming judges. Nodded faint. Hollywood peak brewing. Resumed thunder. Full courtroom now. Benches creaking under weight. Air-conditioned humdrum gasps. Harper gavel cracked open. Proceed. Blake rose apex predator. People's exhibit final. Massive screen descended rear wall. Lights dimmed dramatic. Not warehouse grainy. New feed. Marco's private office. Hidden cam ghost planted pre-dawn. Him alone desk lamp glow. Phone pressed, ear desperate. Ryder flipped full. Hail vets ghosts everywhere. Burn ledgers. Pause heavy breath. Finger? My call. Taunt broke him. Girl squealed good. Message perfect. Hung up. Smashed glass tumbler shatter. Gallery erupted chaos. Gasps waves. Reporters bolting seats phones live. Marco bolted stand roaring denial. Deep fake. Tricks. Bailiff swarmed. Cuffs double locked. Harper banged endless. Silence. Admissible. Confessions chain unbroken. Ryder testified crumble. Dad ordered all. I executed. Brooke minor player, debts only. Hollywood twist detonated then. Blake cued second screen split. Marco's safe box footage. Feds pry dawn. Stacks cash tumble. Black book flip pages live. Names scrawled. Oliver, Preston, Philly Council 3. Even Grant's captain whispers. Final page. Hail, vet cover week. Finger leverage. Son inherits clean. Marco collapsed chair wrecked. Empire beheaded single stroke. Prosecutor sealed. RICO violations full. Life no parole. Harper nodded grave. Remanded immediate. Trial fast-tracked. Gavel final thunder. Marco dragged bellowing. Rider chained follow tears silent. Gallery exploded standing ovation muffled. Press storm doors. Outside blinding. Cameras swarm steps. Mics thrust faces. Mr. Hale, Delta revenge details? Smiled no words. Family shield tight. Brooke waved graceful. Lila fist pumped air. Colin truck peeled clean. Radio news exploding. Mob kingpin Marco Voss confesses on tape. Sun flips, empire crumbles. Drive home victory lap. Windows down wind rush. Philly skyline shrink mirror. Lila hoop back. Dad's ghosts legendary. Brooke laughed free, hand thigh warm. Quiet killer. Colin grinned rare. Hollywood script. Pulled diner, neutral celebrate. Booths vinyl cracked. Burgers thick dripping. Fries golden crisp. Plates passed family style. Ketchup boats shared. Talk poured loose. Lila's college spring start. Brooke's clean job hunt therapy own. My garage full bookings post news. Afternoon unpacked home. Boards gone full. Sunlight baths rooms long denied. Lila blasted music upbeat. Danced kitchen bad one-handed twirls. Brooke joined spin. Laughter echo walls. Colin cracked jokes dad style. Voss cuffed. Priceless. Phone buzzed nonstop. Grant first. Clean win. Case closed yours. Felix texted he'll celebrate. Evan. Indictments wave incoming. Dusk grilled feast backyard. Steak seared perfect. Corn foil butter soak. Salads fresh crisp. Table extended neighbors waved distant cheers news. Lila flex scar faint. Phantom gone forever. Toasts clinked bottles cold. To reckoning complete. Stars wheeled overhead clear. Fire pit crackle warm faces. Night deepen bonds iron. Lila bed early content. Sketches victory stack. Brooke and I porch swing rock slow. Hands laced fingers trace scars shared. 11 years Delta ghosts saved us. Kiss forehead soft. Family first always. Colin crashed couch spare. Snores rumble comfort. Logan final ping midnight secure. Ghost stood down. Empire dust. Brothers proud. Replied salute eternal. Sleep solid deep. Dreams clean ops faded. Dawn next wave. News helicopters buzz distant. Headlines blare nationwide. Philly mob beheaded. Vet dads quiet justice. Press vans parked street respectful. No swarm. Brooke brewed coffee rich. Eggs sunny side perfect. Lila down beaming. Nursing texts flood friends. Hero dads viral. Federal cleanup rolled. Oliver disbarred public shame. Preston license revoked prison pending. Council resignations domino. Rider sentenced 25 minimum. Marco life solitary whispers. Brooke testified closure. Minor counts dropped redemption full. Lila group therapy star. Vince story inspires. Weeks blurred heel. House repainted fresh white. Garage transmissions steady flow. Lila campus tours excited. Brooke realty firm new ethical. Listings boom, trust earned. Colin visits monthly rock anchor. Family dinners ritual sacred. Stories swap, no shadows. Hollywood peak echoed endless. Channel thumbnails Voss courtroom grainy. Titles viral mob boss cut finger. Delta dad returns son's head. Confession. Views explode. Subs surge betrayal lap. Lila guest narrate snippet proud. Empire dust settled gardens bloom. Quiet revenge legacy. Justice emotional surgical. Family reborn unbreakable. Sunrise painted the kitchen gold that final morning of the storm. rays slanting through fresh-washed windows. No boards to block them anymore. Steam rising slow from Brooke's coffee pot like a sigh of pure relief. Lila bounced down the stairs first, hair tied back loose, nursing textbook tucked under her good arm. The scar on her hand catching light, faint pink reminder, turned badge. Campus orientation today, Dad. First real step back. Her smile hit full wattage, eyes sparkling, no shadows left. Hugged her quick, felt bones strong again under my grip. Drive safe. Text when there. Brooke turned from the stove, spatula in hand flipping pancakes, golden edges crisp, bacon sizzling side by side. No makeup rush, just natural glow post-redemption. Lines around her eyes softer now from nights slept through whole. Plates ready, baby. Extra syrup. Lila grabbed fork eager. Syrup drizzle slow sweet. Colin shuffled in last from the guest room. Duffel slung shoulder ready for Baltimore drive home. Smells like victory rounds. Pulled chair heavy, piled plate high. Pancakes stacked 3, bacon rashers crisp. We sat circle tight, forks clinking plates. Talk light, easy flow, no weights. News murmured low, TV corner. Anchor voice smooth. Marco Voss trial fast-tracked. Life sentence locked. Son Rider, 25 years minimum. Philly mob empire officially dismantled. Key evidence from anonymous veteran network. Lila hooped fork midair. Ghosts nailed it. Brooke laughed real belly deep. Squeezed my knee under table warm. Colin grunted approval, mouth full. Quiet prose. I sipped coffee black. Watched family whole again. Delta ice melted full to this warmth earned hard. Post-breakfast send-off. Colin hugged Lila fierce lift-off ground style. Whispered, ear something made her giggle. Turn me next. Grip shoulder iron. Call anytime, brother. Rock steady. Nodded back same. Brooke walked him porch, arms linked old times. Thanks for holding us. He kissed cheek paternal. Family's family. Truck rumbled off down street. Taillights fade normal day. Lila grabbed keys excited. Her old Civic washed waxed garage night before. Wish me luck. Door slammed cheerful. Engine purr away. Brooke and I wave drive. Hands laced natural. Turned inside quiet house. Her head leaned shoulder content. Empty nest tease. Smiled down. Nah. Strong fledglings. Pulled her close kitchen tile cool feet. Kiss slow rediscover lips soft. Garage called next. Transmission stacked waiting. Boss texting overload post news. Hail, your viral hero, booked solid. Wrench turned smooth under hoods. Grease familiar black under nails. Radio jazz low hum. Brooke popped head in midday. Lunch bag swinging. Sandwiches turkey thick. Apple crisp red. Fuel up. Sat toolbox stool chat easy. Her new realty gig ethical firm. Listings clean boom. No shadows. Fresh. Nodded pride swell. Suits you. Afternoon blurred productive. Lila texted campus pics beaming. Lecture hall packed. Hand no issue. Heart full. Felix swung by unannounced check final. Door open casual. All healed. Examine scar quick thumbs up. Perfect. Psych notes gold. Your poster case. Lila FaceTimed live from quad. Waved band free. See? Ghost proof. Evening ritual locked sacred. Brooke marinated steaks Tinder hour. Grill smoke curling backyard dusk. Lila home buzzing stories. Professor asked my story. Class clapped. Table set cloth real. Candles flicker soft. Plates passed family style. Steaks juicy rare center. Asparagus spears bright. Potatoes smashed garlic butter melt. Forks danced plates. Laughter bubbled free. Lila's bad jokes. Brooke's eye rolls fond. My dry ops one-liners cleaned family safe. Stars wheeled clear overhead fire pit later. Logs crackle orange glow faces. Marshmallows roast golden gooey sticks. Lila leaned chair feet up. That van feels years ago. Brooke nodded marshmallow bite. We broke, rebuilt stronger. Talk turned dreams. Lila nursing grad next summer. Brooke house flip project us 3. My garage expand apprentice maybe Logan post-retire. Bond's iron-forged fire, unbreakable now. Night deepened porch swing rhythm. Brook curled lap blanket shared. Head chest rise fall steady breath. Love you deeper post-hell. Fingers traced arm tattoo, faded delta ink. Ghosts approve. Phone stayed dark. Logan final salute ping days back. Mission eternal. Brothers forever. Legacy quiet sealed. Weeks wove seamless new normal. Lila aced midterms hand phantom forgotten. Friends circle wide safe. Brooke closed first ethical deal house flip profit. Shared family vacation. Fund beach whispers. Garage thrived viral rep. Locals line jobs hero nods. Colin weekend visits ritual. Grill masters duo. Lila stories captive audience. Months layered rich. No time jumps road. Just life pulse steady forward. Lila's first nursing shift glow. Texts midnight. Saved a finger tonight. Irony. Brooke and I celebrated quiet dinner candlelit. Her dress simple elegant. Wine toast gentle. Proud parents. Garage party crew night. Beers flow non-LC mine. Toasts boss hail unbreakable. Family expanded soft. Lila brought boyfriend home tentative. Name Hunter shy engineering kid. Vetted quiet delta I approve solid. Brooke hosted dinners his folks. Tables merge easy. Colin met girl his own. Spark real. Life bloomed branches strong. Channel surged betrayal lab. Thumbnails Voss courtroom grainy viral. Titles hook million views. Mob boss cut finger. Delta dad's son had confession. Subs explode global. Comments flood cities countries. Lila guest voiceover snippet proud Mike booth home setup. 1 year mark subtle. Anniversary not crash. Quiet dinner rooftop overlook Philly lights. Steak seared perfect. Wine vintage smooth. Lila raised glass. To ghosts who stayed shadows. Brooke teared happy. To family that fought back. Clinked crystal clear ring. Legacy rippled endless. Judge Harper keynote speech, Citizen Intel Gold. Plaque my garage wall humble. Grant promoted clean PD, beers shared thanks. Ryder letters jail ignored, Marco whispers solitary fade. Healing closed circle full, no loose ends, justice emotional surgical complete. Delta dad retired full, high-rank killer turned quiet guardian, family core unbreakable. Life forward pulse strong, revenge quiet echo fading peace. That quiet morning coffee steam with Lila's laugh, Brooke's hand warm, purest win. Betrayal scars faint badges now, strength woven deep. The fire that nearly consumed us forged something unbreakable. What fire has shaped your unbreakable strength? Hit that like button softly if this journey moved you. Your support keeps these stories alive. Subscribe gentle so the next thriller waits ready. And drop your city or country in comments below. We're a global family now. What kind of stories pull you in deepest? Military revenge, family betrayals, quiet justice arcs? Tell me in comments. I'll craft exactly what you crave next time. See you soon for another epic revenge saga that grips till the last breath. Take care till then. Story finished.